Hello, my friend. Have you ever climbed into bed at night hoping for rest, only to find your eyes wide open and your thoughts racing? The room is quiet, but your mind is loud. You toss, you turn, you glance at the clock. 12:30, 2:15, 3, oh, clock. The hours pass, but sleep never quite comes. For so many older adults, this is more than just a restless night. It becomes a silent struggle that repeats itself over and over, leaving you drained the next morning, wondering how something so natural has become so difficult. If that's something you've experienced, you are not alone. Sleep disturbances are incredibly common in older age. As we grow older, the body's rhythm begins to change. Melatonin levels drop, stress may creep in, and aches or digestion issues can interrupt what used to be peaceful rest. Many turn to sleeping pills out of desperation, only to wake up groggy, dependent, or still unsatisfied. But what if the answer wasn't in a bottle? What if the key to a better night's sleep was something natural, something nourishing, something already in your kitchen? Doctors and researchers have spent years exploring the link between nutrition and sleep, and the results are both hopeful and powerful. Certain everyday foods have been shown to calm the nervous system, improve the production of melatonin and serotonin, and help the body unwind naturally. These aren't exotic ingredients or hard-to-find supplements. They're simple, comforting, and available to you right now. In this video, we'll walk you through 5 doctor-recommended foods that can help you beat insomnia and sleep better naturally. No side effects, no drowsiness, no expensive pills, just real solutions rooted in science and nature. If you're tired of waking up tired, this might be the gentle shift your body has been waiting for. Sleep is one of the most essential functions of the human body, but as we grow older, it often becomes one of the most elusive. Many seniors find themselves struggling with insomnia, not because they're doing anything wrong, but because of the natural changes that come with aging. What's important to know is that these changes aren't just about bedtime habits. They're also deeply connected to what you eat during the day. As we age, our bodies gradually produce less melatonin, a hormone that plays a central role in regulating sleep. Melatonin works like a signal to your brain, letting it know that it's time to wind down and rest. But when melatonin levels drop, that signal weakens, making it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep through the night. At the same time, the production of serotonin, another key chemical in your brain, also declines. Serotonin is often referred to as the feel-good hormone because it helps manage mood, reduce anxiety, and promote relaxation. It also serves as a precursor to melatonin, meaning your body needs serotonin in order to make melatonin. So when serotonin is low, sleep problems become even more likely. Add to this the increased presence of chronic inflammation, stress, and muscle tension, all of which are more common in older age, and you've got a perfect storm for sleepless nights. That's why many older adults find themselves tossing and turning even if they feel physically exhausted. The good news is that specific nutrients found in everyday foods can naturally support the body's sleep-regulating systems. Certain foods are rich in tryptophan, an amino acid that helps produce both serotonin and melatonin. Others are packed with magnesium, a mineral known for calming the nervous system and relaxing the muscles. Some are full of antioxidants, which help reduce stress and inflammation in the brain and body, another factor that can interrupt deep sleep. Let's take one example, kiwi. This small fruit contains serotonin-boosting compounds and antioxidants that calm the mind. Or consider tart cherries, which are one of the richest natural sources of melatonin available. Instead of relying on synthetic pills, these foods provide gentle, food-based support for your body's natural sleep rhythm. Then there's magnesium, which plays a major role in easing physical and mental tension. You'll find magnesium in foods like bananas and walnuts, both of which also happen to contain tryptophan. They don't just help you fall asleep faster, they help you stay asleep longer and wake up feeling more refreshed. And finally, there are herbal teas like chamomile, which contain a natural compound called apigenin. This compound gently binds to brain receptors that reduce anxiety and initiate drowsiness, making it easier for your mind to slow down and your body to rest. These foods don't force sleep, they invite it. They create the right conditions inside your body so that rest comes naturally without harsh side effects or long-term dependency. And because they're part of your daily diet, they offer additional benefits like better mood, stronger immunity, and healthier aging overall. In the next section, we'll explore these 5 powerful sleep-friendly foods one by one. You'll learn what they are, why they work, and how to add them into your evening routine in simple, enjoyable ways. Because when it comes to sleep, nature already has the answers. You just need to know where to look. 1. Kiwi, nature's serotonin booster. Kiwi might seem like just a tangy tropical fruit you toss into a fruit salad, but don't let its size fool you. This little green gem is one of the most powerful natural sleep aids you can eat. And the best part? It's not a supplement, not a pill, and not a gimmick. It's real food that works with your body's chemistry to promote deep, refreshing sleep. So what makes kiwi so special? It's packed with serotonin-boosting compounds, which are critical for setting the stage for restful sleep. Serotonin is the feel-good hormone your brain uses to relax and stabilize your mood, and later converts into melatonin, the hormone that actually helps you fall asleep. Many seniors don't realize that their sleepless nights are often tied to low serotonin levels. Kiwi helps restore that natural balance. One clinical study, published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition, found that participants who ate 2 kiwis an hour before bed every night for 4 weeks experienced a 35% reduction in time to fall asleep and a 13% increase in total sleep time. That's not just a mild improvement, it's life-changing for those who've spent years battling insomnia. Kiwi is also rich in antioxidants and folate, which support healthy brain function and reduce nighttime anxiety. And because it's low in calories and gentle on digestion, it won't interfere with your blood sugar or cause discomfort before bed. Try slicing 1 or 2 kiwis in the evening as a simple bedtime snack. Sometimes the most powerful sleep support isn't in a bottle, it's in your fruit bowl. 2. Tart cherries, a natural source of melatonin. When it comes to sleep, few foods have captured the attention of doctors and sleep researchers quite like tart cherries. These bright, tangy fruits aren't just delicious, they're one of the richest natural sources of melatonin, the very hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. As we age, our bodies produce less melatonin, which is one reason why falling and staying asleep becomes more difficult. While many people turn to synthetic melatonin pills, tart cherries offer a natural alternative that works gently with your body's rhythm without leaving you groggy the next day. In a 2012 study published in the European Journal of Nutrition, participants who drank tart cherry juice twice daily for 1 week experienced an average of 84 more minutes of sleep per night. That's nearly an hour and a half of added rest, without any medication. Tart cherries also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that supports serotonin and melatonin production, and anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation in the brain. Inflammation is increasingly linked to sleep disturbances, especially in older adults. By calming this hidden internal stress, tart cherries help create a more peaceful sleep environment from within. To enjoy the benefits, try drinking a small glass, about 8 ounces, of unsweetened tart cherry juice in the morning and again in the evening. If you prefer, you can also snack on dried or frozen tart cherries. Just be sure they're not packed with added sugar. Sometimes the simplest bedtime solution comes in the form of a fruit that's been around for centuries. Tart cherries may be small, but their impact on your sleep could be mighty. 3. Bananas, magnesium and tryptophan for deep sleep. Bananas might seem like an ordinary snack, but when it comes to sleep, they're anything but. This familiar fruit holds a powerful combination of nutrients that work together to calm the body, ease the mind, and gently guide you into a deeper, more restful sleep. One of the key reasons bananas are so effective for sleep is their rich content of magnesium. Magnesium is a vital mineral that helps relax muscles, calm the nervous system, and regulate neurotransmitters that control your sleep cycle. In older adults, magnesium deficiency is surprisingly common, and it's often linked to frequent nighttime awakenings, restless legs, and difficulty falling asleep. Bananas are also a natural source of tryptophan, the same amino acid found in turkey that's known for making you feel sleepy after a big Thanksgiving meal. Tryptophan helps the body produce serotonin, which in turn is converted into melatonin. This chain of natural chemistry is essential for regulating your internal clock and promoting high-quality sleep. A study published in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences found that older adults with higher magnesium intake experience significantly better sleep quality than those with low levels. Bananas offer a simple, tasty way to restore that balance without relying on pills. Because bananas are also easy to digest and don't spike blood sugar, they make an ideal evening snack. Try eating one about an hour before bed, on its own, sliced onto whole grain toast, or blended into a calming smoothie. In a world full of sleep aids and complicated remedies, bananas remind us that sometimes the simplest solutions are still the best. 4. Walnuts, omega-3s, and sleep hormone support. Walnuts are often praised for their heart and brain benefits, but few people realize just how powerful they are when it comes to improving sleep. For older adults struggling with insomnia, these nutrient-dense nuts can offer a natural, food-based solution that supports the body's internal clock and promotes deep, uninterrupted rest. What sets walnuts apart is their unique combination of melatonin, tryptophan, and omega-3 fatty acids. While many reach for melatonin supplements, walnuts deliver a natural dose of this sleep hormone in a form your body can absorb and use more efficiently. In fact, research published in Nutrients found that eating walnuts led to a measurable increase in circulating melatonin levels, helping to regulate the sleep-wake cycle more effectively. Walnuts are also high in tryptophan, which helps the brain produce serotonin and eventually melatonin, supporting a calm, steady progression towards sleep. But perhaps the most distinctive advantage of walnuts is their rich content of omega-3s, especially DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. DHA enhances the brain's ability to produce melatonin and helps reduce inflammation, which can interfere with sleep quality. Dr. Catherine Reynolds, a specialist in nutritional medicine, often tells her older patients food-based melatonin is one of the most overlooked tools for better sleep. Walnuts are gentle, natural, and incredibly effective. To experience the benefits, try eating a small handful of walnuts in the evening, plain, or added to yogurt or oatmeal. They're satisfying, heart-healthy, and sleep-friendly. If you've been relying on medications or struggling to sleep through the night, walnuts might be the quiet helper you've been missing. 5. Chamomile tea. Calm the mind, relax the body. Few things are as comforting at bedtime as a warm cup of tea, and when it comes to sleep, chamomile tea is in a class of its own. For generations, this gentle herbal remedy has been used to promote relaxation, ease tension, and invite a peaceful night's rest. And today, modern science confirms what ancient traditions have long known. Chamomile works. Chamomile contains a natural antioxidant called apigenin, which binds to specific receptors in the brain responsible for reducing anxiety and initiating sleep. It doesn't sedate you like a pill, it gently calms the nervous system, making it easier for your body to transition into rest. For older adults who find their minds racing at night or who wake frequently, chamomile offers a non-habit-forming, soothing solution. In a study published in the Journal of Advanced Nursing, seniors who drank chamomile tea daily for just 2 weeks reported falling asleep faster, waking up less often during the night, and feeling more refreshed in the morning. It's a simple, natural intervention with measurable impact. Chamomile tea also offers additional benefits that are especially important in later life. It reduces inflammation, supports digestive health, and can ease minor aches and pains, common reasons why many seniors struggle to stay asleep. And because it contains no caffeine, it's perfectly safe to enjoy close to bedtime. To make it part of your routine, try sipping a warm cup about 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Let it be your gentle signal to the body and mind, it's time to rest. Sometimes healing begins with something as simple as a cup held between your hands. Let's take a quiet moment to reflect, not just on what we've learned today, but on what it really means to sleep well. If you're like many older adults, you may have forgotten what it feels like to drift off easily, to wake up without grogginess, to open your eyes in the morning and feel truly restored. Insomnia creeps in slowly. At first, it's just a few restless nights, but over time, it becomes your new normal. You tell yourself it's just aging. You learn to live with it. You stop expecting anything better. But here's the truth: you may have needed someone to remind you. Restful sleep is not a luxury. It is a right, and it is still possible. You don't have to rely on sedatives or struggle through another night alone with your thoughts. The body, even in its later years, is still capable of healing. It's still responsive. It's still whispering to you in small, quiet ways, asking for support, for balance, for nourishment. The 5 foods we've shared, kiwi, tart cherries, bananas, walnuts, and chamomile tea, aren't just random suggestions. They are carefully studied, doctor-recommended tools that work in harmony with your body. They help gently restore the systems that regulate rest. They ease tension. They support brain chemistry. And most importantly, they bring back something many seniors haven't felt in a long time: hope. Because when you begin sleeping better, everything changes. Your memory sharpens. Your mood lifts. Your energy returns. You feel more like yourself again, not just surviving the day, but truly living it. That transformation doesn't come from doing everything at once. It begins with one small choice: a handful of walnuts before bed, a warm cup of chamomile tea instead of late night television, slicing a kiwi and eating it with intention, knowing you're feeding more than your hunger, you're feeding your future. You are not too old to change. You are not too far gone to improve. And you are not alone in this journey. We created this video because we believe in the quiet power of nature, in the strength of older adults, and in the idea that health and peace are still within reach. So tonight, as you prepare for rest, remember, your body remembers how to sleep. You just need to give it the support it's been waiting for. Now that you've learned about these 5 natural sleep-enhancing foods, the next step is simple but powerful. Take action. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet or change your routine overnight. Start small. Tonight, try choosing just one of these foods, maybe a banana before bed or a warm cup of chamomile tea. Observe how your body responds. Notice if you feel calmer, more relaxed, or if sleep comes just a little bit easier. Then, over the next week, slowly begin to include more of these foods into your routine. You might add kiwi to your evening snack, or sip tart cherry juice before winding down. Sprinkle walnuts on your salad at dinner. These aren't hard changes. They're gentle, sustainable habits that nurture your body over time. If you're someone who's relied on sleep aids for years, you might feel unsure about whether something this simple can really help. But remember, these foods work with your body, not against it. They support your natural rhythms, restore balance, and invite better sleep without side effects. And don't stop with food. Pair your nutritional changes with small lifestyle shifts. Lower the lights an hour before bed, limit screen time in the evening, and create a calming bedtime routine. Sleep is a whole body experience, and every supportive step you take helps. We'd also love to hear from you. Which of these 5 foods will you try first? Have you used any of them already, or do you have your own favorite bedtime remedy? Drop a comment below and share your story. You never know, your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe to ElderSpark, and turn on the bell so you never miss a new tip for healthy aging. And if you know someone else who struggles with sleep, share this with them. You might be the reason they finally find the rest they've been longing for. Let's quickly recap the 5 powerful foods that can help you sleep better, naturally and safely. First, kiwi boosts serotonin levels, helping your body produce the melatonin needed to fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Second, tart cherries are one of the richest natural sources of melatonin and can improve both sleep duration and quality. Third, bananas offer magnesium and tryptophan to relax your muscles and calm your mind. Fourth, walnuts provide melatonin, tryptophan, and omega-3s that support the brain and regulate sleep rhythms. And finally, chamomile tea soothes anxiety and gently prepares your body for rest. You don't need drastic changes. Just begin with one of these gentle, doctor-recommended foods tonight. Your body already knows how to rest. You're simply giving it the support it's been missing. Sweet dreams, and remember, better sleep starts with simple, natural choices.